Hey, hey, what's up? What do you say? Let's get started with this. Today. Why am I rhyming? I don't know. Yo, what's up, everyone? Thanks for tuning in to Fun Speculation. Mav here. Yeah, so I'm going to be streaming something. I haven't decided on what yet. But I kind of wanted to sit down and watch some new game trailers because I haven't been... besides the tidbit segment we do on FSP, which is the only games coming out for the next week, I honestly haven't been seeing it or watching a lot of the game trailers recently. Just been too busy or either playing something or working or whatnot. But I haven't done this before on the channel. I've done like live reaction videos, but that's just like for one specific thing. But I thought it'd be pretty fun to actually go through and just watch a bunch of game trailers, the newer ones, especially this time of year now, because we have a lot of stuff coming around the pipeline. Ooh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff coming up in the next few weeks. Then also going into November and December. I mean, a lot of big titles. This is the year. This is the time of year, I mean. So I wanted to catch up on some of the trailers for a lot of these games for this holiday and see if any of these games get me hyped, right? I already know I'm hyped for a few. Midnight Suns and Gotham Knights and Need for Speed and there's more. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, stuff like that. There's a lot of games I'm actually pretty hyped for. This is the time of year where it's like crazy, and I already still got this huge backlog. But I still haven't seen a lot of the new trailers yet. Sometimes I'll like see them on Twitter or whatever, and I'll just kind of see through the timeline and I'll watch like a few seconds or something. But sitting down and actually just watching these can be pretty damn fun. So we'll go through. I'm going to go through Xbox's YouTube channel. Maybe we'll go to a couple others and just see what we think of some of these damn game trailers. So if you like this kind of thing, let me know. And if you like the content we do here, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. After I'm done going through these trailers, I'm going to start streaming a game. Like I said, I don't know exactly what yet. But again, I appreciate everybody here that are live. I appreciate everybody watching this after the fact. Whether you listen to any of our podcasts, any random game streams, different stuff we do, I always appreciate everybody 100%. So, all right. Let's get into some of this. I don't even know what this game is. I had started setting this up for the stream, and I saw this game called The Chant. I don't know I never even heard of it, but it was the newest one on Xbox's YouTube channel. So I'm gonna watch it and see what it is. So all I did is start the trailer just to grab a screenshot real quick for a thumbnail. But yeah, I don't know. This is a 4-minute trailer of a game I've never heard of. But it does have violence, blood, and gore, strong language, and use of drugs. So it has to be great, right? Let's go. The Chant.
It can
Prime
be
matter.
difficult
Okay.
to know where to begin. You may not realize it, but you are sacred.
Kim, doesn't this all
Pretty
feel
good graphics on the characters.
We have to trust the spiritual journey.
This is a gameplay overview. Okay.
Hi, I'm Mike Scupa, creative director of The Chant, a horror action adventure game set on a remote spiritual retreat in the Pacific Northwest.
Have y'all heard
You
of
play as
anybody
Jess,
heard of this
who's come
game?
to Glory Island seeking healing from a past traumatic event. Her peaceful weekend soon turns to cosmic dread after a group chant opens a parasitic dimension known as the Gloom, which is engulfing the island and threatening to take control of everyone and everything on it.
Yo.
Come
Whoa.
to us.
The island itself is interconnected, creating a compact exploratory world, with the retreat acting as the central hub.
Yo, what's up? What just happened? The graphics on this are not bad.
Proceeding into the many surrounding locations uncovers resources and collectibles, while bringing to light the dark past of the island's former inhabitants.
And as a father, I'm
must discipline my children when they misbehave.
Along your journey, there are items to craft and puzzles to solve in order to proceed deeper into the heart of the island.
That worked.
It's like kind of open. It's pretty cool.
Oh my god, my mind.
Mind, body, and spirit are essential to Jess's well-being, and every action you take influences the balance between them.
Hey, we were just discussing tonight's session. Are you ready for a change?
Dialogue choices, meditation, and resources found throughout the island affect that balance and ultimately determine how your story concludes.
I don't know what to compare this to. I mean, it's obviously like a action horror game, like they said. Maybe something like Evil Within.
Throughout the island, you need to
A little bit
traverse
like
each
that.
of the supernatural areas as it attempts to amplify
Way more
and
supernatural.
feed on Jess's negative energy.
Jeff's okay. I never do anything to upset you.
Yo. A little bit of Alan Wake vibes in a way.
Various spiritual weapons
Slightly.
and tools to fight against the prismatic creatures and cultists released from the gloom. Exploiting enemies' weaknesses with the right weapons or using traps and utility items are key to survival. But as resources and weapons are limited, knowing when to flee to fight another day is crucial.
I can't believe I never heard of this game. Looks pretty
Through
cool.
the discoveries and teachings of prismic science, Jess learns to harness the power of the gloom herself. Numerous spiritual abilities can increase your odds of survival against this unstoppable force. Welcome
Whoa.
to your spiritual
Like a ant zombie or some shit? Okay. November 3rd. Yo. All right. Well, that's a game I've never heard of. So we're already off to a good start, I would say. The Chant, obviously on Steam and Xbox. I don't know what all platforms it is. I don't know how much it is. I don't know anything. Again, like I said, I never heard of that game, but it looks pretty cool. Add to the list of games to possibly check out in November. This next one I want to play is like my most anticipated game. I'm hoping that WB doesn't shut down, or that WB doesn't shut down my stream, because whenever I try and stream things from WB, sometimes they don't like it. Moneybags has a $39.99. The Chant, that's not bad. That looks like a lot of game there for $40. I don't know. I don't know how long it is or anything, but it looked pretty damn cool. So the Chant. Wow. All right. It's on my radar now. All right, next up, Gotham Knights, my most anticipated game this holiday.
Sidekick.
I haven't seen this trailer yet. Yo. They've had a lot of good trailers. I don't know if this is licensed music.
Stubborn. Unreliable.
Yo.
In over your head.
This is a cinematic trailer, obviously.
Untrustworthy.
Man, there's lots of cool shit coming out.
A monster. Pretender. A pale image.
I still have a theory that Batman is not actually dead. and if you like beat the game, he's going to become a playable character. Just a theory.
Is that all you see? When
I don't
you
know for a
see
fact, though.
yourselves? Because I see more. Master Bruce saw more. He saw greatness. He saw potential.
The only thing that's keeping me like at bay on that is like it would be huge marketing if you could play as Batman. So it's like I don't know why they wouldn't be pushing that, you know?
Everything he was is within you. And everything he could never be is why you'll be so much more.
Oh.
It's your time now.
Step into the night. Oh, okay, I'm even more pumped than I was before. Yeah, that one is like adrenaline inducing for me. Gotham Knights. Wow. There's another gameplay launch trailer. I have not seen this one yet either. Let's dive into that.
Bruce was Gotham. He was a friend, a mentor, a protector.
Hope everyone's having a good day,
You've always had my back.
or had a good day.
I know you'll keep Gotham safe.
With the ongoing spree of homicides and kidnappings across the city, police are now urging citizens to remain.
Some people have been down on Gotham Knights. Not me.
Let's knock some heads.
I've seen some comparisons on how maybe the gameplay is a little slower than our Arkham game.
They're always watching, always listening.
The Court of Owls has sentenced you to die. Nothing can stop what's coming.
Let's play.
Tonight is mine.
Oh, this looks so badass.
He always said people needed something to believe in.
Let's finish what Bruce started.
Yeah, what's up, Calarie? Hope you're doing all right, man. I'm just checking out some game trailers now that I haven't had a chance to watch yet. Oh, Gotham Knights can be so good. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's go. Let's go, Gotham Knights. Okay, so I wanted to play this. There's a couple of trailers I haven't seen yet. Also, this Dead Space one, and also the Modern Warfare 2 game launch gameplay trailer. I don't know if this is okay. I did see the Modern Warfare 2 one, I have to admit, but I gotta watch it again because it's absolutely insane. Yeah, right on, Calorie. Dead Space. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people that think Callisto Protocol is better. A lot of people that are gonna think Dead Space is better. I have a feeling Callisto Protocol is gonna take the world by storm. Also comes out first, so Callisto Protocol is gonna come out and it's gonna have those initial impressions. So Dead Space, if Callisto Protocol is great, this Dead Space remake is gonna have a lot to live up to. Because obviously Callisto Protocol game is made by the original creators of Dead Space, and they're calling it like their vision fully realized. You know what I mean? And Dead Space is more of a remake with a lot of enhancements, a reboot kind of in a way, changed a lot of things with the game, and but it also looks fantastic to a lot of people. Personally, Neither one of those games are like high on my list just because it's not my style of game, but still pretty badass looking. So let's get into Dead Space.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellyan responding to your distress call.
Isaac Clarke.
Really good trailer.
What have you got, Isaac?
Half the Ishimura's in the red.
Yeah, Kylie makes a good point. Next year, Dead Space it's got a lot of competition.
Centrifuge. Get the fuel running.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan.
Cut off the
Nicole
limbs.
is overwhelmed. We need help.
Yeah, I know you're talking about the enemies specifically with that Calarie. I've never finished the original Dead Space. Again, like these games aren't usually like my cup of tea, but I might end up playing this one. Yeah, thanks. What just happened? Yeah, I see what you mean with some of the textures on the enemies.
Humanity will be made whole, Mr. Clarke. With or without you.
Isaac, it's me.
It'll be interesting how that comes through, like in the actual when you're actually playing, you know?
Nicole?
Humanity ends here. Dead Space. All right. Now, overall, I think it's a good trailer. You know, I like trailers. Like, there's a lot of gameplay in there, but it still kind of gives you an idea of what the story is, what to expect. You know, I don't mind the trailer. This trailer is fucking sick. Oh my god. I had to do a double take. Like, these are not real people.
A weird war.
And I was telling my wife, it looks like these characters almost have like a filter on, and there's like real people, but they just have a filter on that makes them look like video game characters, right? Insane, absolutely insane graphics on the single player on Call of Duty.
A weird war.
We don't know his name. He's planning something.
Terrorism is good for business.
We are not 1 for 1 and lost for KhAos. We're a team. We need a win fast. These things take violence and
Freaking bananas.
I can do both.
Digitally pre-order Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and play the campaign up to a week early.
That is a very short trailer, but still, I mean, it's like badass. Callie says, did I see the body cam footage game today? Yeah, I did see that. That game looked nuts. It looked real. It almost looked like they just took like images of real life and then put like a video game character that you're controlling in the real world almost. This is what it looked like to me. And if that's, I don't know. Like, it looked like they took a photo and put you against the photo, but like you see the bullet go through and have effects in the world outside. So it was insane. Let's see what else is what else is there? There's a Canada World Update trailer. Oh, Scorn. Here we go. This is actually coming out this week, everybody. In Game Pass. Now, I've seen some previews say this game's really slow, which is what I would have always expected. So if anybody were to play this and not expect that, I would be very surprised. Like, it's obviously a slow burn survival horror all the way through and through. H.R. Geiger type graphics and stuff. It just looks insane. It's one I'm gonna try because it's a Game Pass, and I think this is only like $40 or $50. Yo, what's up, Berg? Appreciate that. I mean, the graphics in this game are insane. One thing I know too, they've been really like, I gotta say, they've been doing a good job being transparent with this game. They've been to have a lot of trailers. They've been keeping the community updated on social media, like constantly. They've stuck to their release date, time frame, from the get-go. Like, there's a lot of like things with Scorn that releasing this year where they've been just like really confident, you know? Sometimes confidence in a game really shows through from the developers, and sometimes it can be a really good sign. Now, that being said, people still got to play this game and see if it's good or not. I don't know. Yeah, I saw those Calarie. Roshan Eppinger says, "Why is no one talking about the publisher that bought them? That publisher that bought who? The Scorn devs? Did the Scorn devs get bought?" If that happened, I wasn't even aware. Or maybe I was and just forgot. I have no clue. Earlier this year. Will they get bought by Embracer Group or something? This game is going to be a monster on PC. Like, I think it's going to be one of those games that like people are going to have a 40. It's a reason to have like a really badass rig for to get the full effect out of this game, I think. Oh, right on, Roshan. What's the name of the publisher? Like, this stuff, the one thing whenever I'm watching these trailers is like, when I'm looking at the Scorn trailers, I'm watching it thinking like, how the hell am I going to know what to do and where to go? Now, I've never seen a HUD in Scorn trailers. I don't know if there is one and they just have it off, but you see in the bottom right, that just popped up, but you had to walk up to the machine to get it to come up. And those little symbols, I don't even know what those mean. Like, what is that? Crazy. Yo, what's up, Wolfrey? Yeah, this game is like, it's gorgeous and creepy and disgusting and chilling. The sounds on this game is nasty. Yeah. It's all squishy. Here's some squishy sounds. You gotta put your fingers in lots of holes in this game. It's like these little details, man. It's like insane. I would love if this developer made an Aliens game. Wouldn't that be sick? Whoa. What the hell's going on? This would make me too uncomfortable. I don't know if I could even do this. How do you animate that? Like as a game developer? Like it's just crazy. How do you like come up with, is that like foot hands? A lot of puzzles, I can tell. Yo. It's like a cocoon man. Is he in an egg? Yo. Is he gonna close up the... They keep leaving me unsatisfied with how they keep cutting away. Ever played Dante's Inferno? I have. I don't know if I ever beat it. I played a lot of Dante's Inferno though. It had spider nipples in Dante's Inferno? I don't remember that. I mean, this is worth watching. Like, I haven't been disinterested the whole time. Dion says maybe Netflix will turn this into a movie. I could see somebody making a movie off of Scorn. Like a horror movie. I think this game's gonna have like a cult following. There's a lot of like Geiger influenced fans out there, you know, from that whole Aliens and that art style, like bio sci-fi, if you want to call it that. And I feel like there's a lot of people that are going to be into this, that certain audience. Let's wait for the speed run in 15 minutes. Kepler Interactive, right on. Thanks Roshan. Yeah, that is freaking eerie, crazy. Wow. Scorn. Still looking crazy. There was that Wild Hearts trailer. I already seen that though. Oh, here we just watched Dead Space and we watched Scorn. Let's watch some Callisto Protocol. 3 spacey survival, or not. This isn't really survival. This is more action horror games in a row. Still the head of the Striking Distance studio cracks me up. Guy reminds me of like a mob boss. What do you think the Metacritic score for Scorn will be? I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna take a ballpark and say 7s, just because I don't think it's like for everybody. You know, some in mid 7s. I don't know.
It's like someone's trying to cover up what's happening.
What's up, Spider-Man?
So what happened to the original colony?
I gotta say, between this trailer and the Dead Space trailer, this one looks graphically more next level.
They didn't have a clue what was going on. Things are changing.
Yeah, there was new Starfield news today.
They're evolving.
Yo. Yeah, especially the enemies who look a lot better.
As you wish. Soon everything will become clear. The truth of Black Island.
The sound is crazy. Cut the limbs versus shoot the tentacles. Yeah. Callisto Protocol is gonna be sick. I'm gonna go out on a limb, get it, and say that Callisto Protocol is gonna score higher than Dead Space. I'm not gonna die on that hill, but just at a glance here, it looks like, at least with the trailer, it looks like a superior game. Who knows though? All right, so this game also they made a tweet out today saying, "Hey, please no spoilers for Plague Tale Requiem." But this is another game that's coming out. I think this week. Is it this week or next week? Next week, I think. Big time release. What's up, Frizzle? This is gonna be a graphical showpiece. Crazy thing, it's only 30 frames, I think. At least that's what some of the talk is right now.
This is your tower. It's evil.
You're going
Next
too
week.
fast for me.
Right on.
Please, Mother said to try to exhaust him.
Of course, from now on, we need to isolate him.
You want to lock him away?
Do you know what your brother is capable
Gonna be a
of?
graphical showpiece for Sobo.
The last threshold means the death of the carrier.
Gonna be
Starting
lots of rats.
Not starting. Spreading. Hugo. Hugo, my brother needs your help, and the rats are already there.
Control your flame, Protector. Others are burned in it.
The island. It's where I must go. It's where I will be fixed, Amicia.
I will do what's good for you. I will. I'm not ready for this. No one could be ready for this. Please, Hugo, stop.
Yo.
This is a constant reminder that I should kill you.
I know where your island is. Keep me alive until we get there.
By the way, this land is under the Count's law. Be nice.
Story looks so good.
To enjoy Lacuna. Brighter days are the best time for it.
Fuck it. I don't need you.
What is wrong
Hey,
with me?
calm down,
You'll
bud.
end up wanting to kill me too.
What happened?
It's the rats. This world hurts. And it keeps hurting. And you want to hurt it back. But it's a fight you cannot win, Amicia.
Stop! Die! They are dead!
Who do you think you are to defy me?
I'm Amicia Darun!
I think there's gonna be more combat in this game. I know a lot of people absolutely love the first game. I got really far into it. I didn't beat it. I did like it, but I have a problem with finishing games. Looks so good though. Lots of dark games though. Scorn, Dead Space, Callisto Protocol, Plague Tale Requiem's dark. You know, got like the plague rats everywhere. Most uplifting thing we've watched so far, I think, is there was the chant was also really dark. The Gotham Knights, like, and that's like dark, but still, it's like, wow. We need to lighten the mood here. Holy shit. Let's see what else is there coming. There's Persona 5, but you know that's been out for forever. Let's see. I'm looking for some trailers of things that are coming still this holiday. Oh, Gungrave Gore. This game looks sick, everybody. This is coming to Game Pass. I haven't watched this trailer. Death Ronin Grave? Whoa. It's like classic action hack and slash. Very short trailer. Disappointing. I hate trailers that are like that short. They don't really give you anything to go on. I think that's just for like a skin trailer or whatever. All right. Let's see what else for this holiday. I'm looking for trailers for this holiday. Or we're on to the Gamescom stuff now. Let's see what else. How about Need for Speed? Let's watch that Need for Speed. I think there's a new Need for Speed trailer. Evil West. Okay, we got request here. Evil West trailer. Let's go with that. Yeah, Evil West just went gold, and it is is there a newer trailer? Ooh, here's an extended gameplay trailer. I have watched some of this, as you can tell. Oh, 10 minutes. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. We'll skip through some of this. Yeah, it went gold, so it's November 22nd. You're right, Roshan. This looks like such an old school style game, but like brought to life in a new way. Loving the vibes of this. So many awesome games to play this holiday. Yeah, Spider-Man says in Starfield you can lose fuel in space. That's nuts. Yep. It is crazy. I wonder if there's like a refuel ship you can call in or something. I'm gonna hang your head on a wall. You're in my crosshairs. Or if you can like take out other ships and steal their fuel. Yeah, see, this just looks like it's fun. Right? Doesn't this remind you guys of like a game that would have come out in the 360 era, like early Xbox One era or something like that? Maybe even original Xbox era, right? Like, but like brought to life in like a big new way. This looks fun as shit.
Smells of ticks. Gathering must be close by.
There's not enough Western, like Old West themed games. I want CLoWnZ to come back. Y'all remember CLoWnZ?
On a first date? What do you take me for? You're right. Maybe a little light to set the mood.
I don't think this was announced for Game Pass, RSJ. Reminds you of Red Dead 1. Yeah, except it was supernatural stuff. A lot of supernatural stuff going on. I know Red Dead 1 had the Undead Nightmare, though.
That easy to sever the illusion from its source. What's the source? You don't want to know.
Graphics are solid, too, even though cutscenes. Oh, look at that, guys. He has to trim his nails, bro. Yo, that looked crazy. The darkness. Oh yeah, darkness was so good. Yeah, it's great. This is like, look at the environment on this. All that red. I know one thing about this game is it's very original. Not a lot of games out there like this. I mean, is there any games out there like this? I mean, not really anymore, right? It still feels very familiar, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, right on RSJ. Lots of abilities. I like that they show the skill tree. Are those seals? What are those? No? Eels? Rats? Snakes? What are those? Damn. Electric punch. I love the mechanics in this. Like the shock effects, all that stuff. Yeah, the Doom, like where the enemies highlight. Yeah, I was noticing that too. So I don't know what those little, like, are those like giant leeches? So original. Oh, flamethrower? Okay. I'm getting a little like Darksiders vibes too. Like slightly. The way the world is kind of set up, you know what I mean?
Like locusts.
It's pretty sick.
That hurt.
Got a war feel too. Yeah, I could see some of that. Not getting a Gears vibe. No, I'm not really getting a Gears vibe because Gears is so like cover based. And this is more like there's more like something that's more exploring. In the way that the art style is, I'm getting a little bit of a Gears. And it is third person, you know. Yeah, it looks so badass. Let's skip forward to the finale. Oh, the boss fight. Highborn. Never played a Darksiders game? They're good. So the first two are so different than the rest though. Whoa, holy shit. Okay.
Think you could have brought a bigger knife? Some people get a gold watch when they retire. I got Susan here.
Woof. I think he just cut his head off.
Should have asked him when to get out of here. Too late. He won't be of any use for a month or two. Wait,
So many damn good games.
what about Chester? Well, what are you gonna do?
All right. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, not September 20th. Now it's November 22nd. See what else? I want to look up that new. There's a new Need for Speed, like little glimpse that came out. I'm really hyped for Need for Speed. Okay. First gameplay and effects. I'm gonna go to the actual Need for Speed channel. Is there any? It's just the official reveal trailer. Let me see if I go to videos, if there's the other one. No. All right. Well, I'm gonna mute this. I want to know what you guys think because this has licensed music, but I want to know what y'all think about this game, about Need for Speed. Yeah, I want to see more gameplay too. I think there's going to be more. I do know that you can customize those effects. I think the cars look sick. I'm getting underground vibes from it. The characters are like really interesting. Different art style. I have a feeling this is going to be almost like, if y'all remember Burnout Paradise, I have a feeling this is going to be like a Need for Speed version of like a cross between like a Need for Speed Underground and like a Burnout Paradise. Because this is made by Criterion, right? And I saw in this trailer, there's a jump, right, as well. And you get a lot of that stuff in like the Burnout games, especially the Burnout Paradise. And they kind of went over the top with some of the graphics and stuff to try to give that fun element to it. Obviously, Burnout has all about the wrecks and stuff, but I mean basically in how the cars kind of feel with the open world aspect too. I almost feel like this could be a blend of those two. Yeah, best looking gameplay for Need for Speed you've seen in a while. Right on. Yeah, tell us right. A lot of games and a lot of money too. 5 games, $500. Yeah, and in the US here, those games are like $70 for like most games now. And I realized my top 4 games I'm looking forward to are all $70. This being one of them. This Gotham Knights, Midnight Suns, and Modern Warfare 2. Speaking of Midnight Suns, I know not a lot of people are high on Midnight Suns. The more I see it lately, the more I'm interested in it.
This is it for you.
Meet Nico.
You'll only see this once. You shouldn't have pushed me.
I think this is still this holiday, isn't it? In December? I think it's December. So Midnight Suns, what it was intriguing me is from the previews, they said it's a lot more RPG than a lot of people thought. So it's like it's a tactics game that does have cards in it, right? So that's what threw people off. But Firaxis is insane. They're like one of my favorite developers. Like their tactics games are just top notch. XCOM.
Deep dive for Marvel's Midnight Suns. In partnership with Marvel and 2K, we've showcased 7 heroes on the roster so far. And our 8th is
right on,
arguably, not even arguably,
what's up, Vic?
the most important of them all. I've seen a lot of great debate as to the order of the superheroes that we'll be covering. And to be honest, I don't think I've seen a correct guess yet, but keep them coming. It's fun for me and hopefully fun for you.
Pretty cool
Today,
character customization.
Fully customizable superhero in a Marvel game. The child of Lilith, the mother of demons.
Pretty sick.
The protagonist of the story in Marvel's Midnight Suns. Today's deep dive is all about
What's up, Razor?
The Hunter.
Have I heard anything more about Witchfire? Mm-mm.
That's a good thing, right?
What makes the Hunter unique compared to other characters on the roster is that they have 3 distinct ability branches. You got a power branch, a light branch, or a dark branch. Whether you want to be a potent damage dealer, a supportive healer, or something in between, the choice is up to you. In total, there are 30 different Hunter cards, 10 from each branch, and each branch also has an associated legendary.
So one thing about this game too is like the characters you can get to play with different styles.
I don't think we've talked about that very often in previous videos, and I've had some questions, so hopefully you will have some answers.
Just like old times.
Now let's start with our Hunter's power branch.
It's turn-based tactics, guys. So Test Drive Unlimited, I think, was delayed to next year, and it was moved to being current gen only.
You may remember that cards have a chance to gain critical damage based on the stats of the individual superhero. Now, Wrath will give all.
See, this is where I'm like, yeah, if this excites me, and it turns some people off, right?
2 turns afterwards are also critical. On upgrade,
I feel like the cards are interesting, and I feel like they're just a replacement for just like abilities, you know?
Now, I want to show you the next card for a couple of reasons. First, its upgrade applies 2 very powerful debuffs and does a lot of damage. And second, it introduces a new mechanic that we haven't talked about yet. When you're casting Fury at base level, you're going to apply 1 vulnerable and do a very nice chunk of damage. That's cool. We've seen this before. But when you play this is very important, since the new mechanic called Final will ensure that the hunter cannot act afterwards. On upgrade, you'll apply 2 marked in addition to vulnerable, and a late game mod could see you being able to generate heroism on redrawing it. A heroic card.
See, this is so confusing to me. I don't know what he just said.
Got a unique approach to it. Its effect is pretty straightforward, lots of damage, but 6
It's turn-based and you're out. I love turn-based games.
If you can't afford it, just hold it in your hand for longer, just like investing, but with heroism and time instead of money. For each turn in your hand, the heroism required to play patience will drop by 1. Then boom, something is getting destroyed for cheap. If you upgrade it, it gets a 25% damage increase, and a late game mod could grant card draw on.
I feel like this game could be extremely deep.
Also make a pretty nice pairing with
Too much thinking, time consuming.
Weird. Now, best used on a busy battlefield. The Hunter's power legendary card is called Blade Storm. Little XCOM throwback, perhaps. It's also their Midnight Suns ability card and is unlocked the same as other heroes. So the way you go about that is you would build the Forge's armory upgrade, and then you complete the Hunter's Midnight Suns challenge mission. For 4 heroism, you'll get an AoE ability dealing.
I have a feeling it's gonna be extremely deep.
Knockback to each enemy in the AoE. On upgrade, you'll draw a card for each knockout. This could be a really solid opener in the right situation. You know what would be really cool, actually? If there was a hero on the roster that could, like, maybe gather enemies together in some way, and then this could be a nice follow-up for that. Something to think about. Now, for reasons that will become extremely clear in a minute.
I thought this was the Blade. Hunter gameplay showcase. I thought I clicked on the Blade one.
More of a support hero with
Hunter's cool. I want to see the Blade one. Where's the Blade one? I just saw the Blade one. Wolverine gameplay. Okay. Oh, here we go. Blade. All the characters seem so different.
Blade. I'm a vampire, remember? Ever wonder why you only come to me for the dirty work? We invented stealth. This is gonna hurt.
It's gonna be badass. Yeah, this will get dropped quick if you play other games. That wasn't. Oh, that's just a meat blade. Okay. All right. Well, I'm hyped for this game. I completely understand how turn-based and tactics games aren't for everybody, right? But for me, it looks absolutely sick. I think there was isn't there a Blade game that was just announced, Talos? Or was that a rumor? Can't remember. I could have swore there was a Blade game, some Blade game news, some news about a Blade game recently. I think it was a rumor about somebody developing a Blade game, and maybe it was EA. I know EA is supposed to be making the Iron Man game. I could have swore there was a Blade game rumor. I'm gonna Google this. That was a rumor. Okay, Blade game. Rumor. This is, Bing sucks for looking up certain things. I gotta say. Bing, you gotta step your game up. Rumors of a new Blade game in the works at Ubisoft have been swiftly debunked by the publisher. Okay, new Blade game rumors denied by Ubisoft. Okay, so it was a rumor about Ubisoft making one, and then they denied it. So, not happening, I guess. We did get a reveal of the Captain America / Black Panther game from Amy Hennig and Skydance New Media. That'll be interesting. What are y'all's most anticipated games this holiday? This holiday season. What's number one games for you guys? There's so many. There's so many coming out. Plague's Tale. Hey, baby. High on Life. Is there a new High on Life trailer yet? That would be a good one to watch. I'm gonna look see if there's a new High on Life trailer. One month ago. That's 25 minutes of gameplay. I remember that. Okay, IGN had this. 12 minutes of Zephyr Paradise gameplay. I'm gonna go to Squanch's site. Okay. Let's watch this one.
On the corpulent gentleman. I do not recall
Callisto.
being at the scene of that accident. And quite frankly, I think it is just an attack.
Okay, this is just this guy talking.
For corpulent gentleman.
Okay, I want to see a different. There's the Xbox stage show. Pepperoni Palace. I feel like the trailers are all like just these like random little things. Let's check out this one from IGN.
How old do
Okay,
you think I
this is part of the Xbox stage show demo.
Alien you are or how fast you age. I'm just making my best guesses here.
You were only gone 5 minutes, and you already told some random alien he could move in with us. That's what you did.
Look, I know it's a lot all at once, but we need him to save your species. So, do you think you could put up with him for a bit?
Well, yeah, if it's gonna help, sure. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would think Elden Ring should start getting some decent holiday deals.
Hey, I don't like getting up to
RSJ?
shit, so I'm just gonna shit right here in the couch later. I don't have to shit right now, but just a heads up.
Like that. Was that weird or was that normal? It was weird, right? It was weird. I mean, I can't tell. I think I need a minute to slow down and process everything. Also, I'm still tripping.
Your mom's nice. Anyway, come talk to me when
Your
you
mom?
get down to business.
She sounds like Kaitlin.
I'm home. Oh, wonderful. You're home.
Wow.
Look at
Oh my
dinner
God.
I prepared for us. Where were you? I
What?
was just doing smuffleguffins. You know, like just regular old plain smuffleguffins. You knew this. I don't think I could stay married to somebody who just blatantly does smuffleguffins. Well, I don't know. So what? We just jump into the deep end and start hunting down G3 officers, or what?
I'm not sure you're ready just yet. I mean, they don't let you fuck the Glumpers at Glumpies without a level 4 fuck pass, do they?
What? I don't know.
A level 4 fuck pass. That's what they call the PlayStation Stars
Okay, sure.
I've got just
customer service
a
here.
small-time local gangster by the name of Nine Torg. She took my favorite knife. She's got an operation out in the slums. Maybe you kill her and get my knife back. Then we'll talk. Maybe take you out to Glumpies to celebrate.
All right, so we just head out to the slums?
No, moron. You gotta use the Bounty 5000 to initiate a bounty. That's what I went through all the trouble of setting it up for.
Okay, Jesus.
I still love this. And they just don't give a shit. And it's like, hey, let's just make a game, just be as stupid as the hell as we want to be, you know?
Yeah, shit. Normally that thing will warp you close to the bounty, but I guess it ain't working.
So what do we do?
Calm down. The bounty's right here in Blim. You mind just heading out on foot? The slums gateway ain't too far from here. I'll get the Bounty 5000 all fixed up while you're gone.
Yeah, sure. All right, let's go, Bounty Hunter.
Ancient secrets revealed. They're secrets and they're ancient. And we're gonna reveal them. Just watch.
Whoa, there's a lot of blood there.
Science kid, go head out to the city, get into the slums, kill Nine Torg, and get.
When I saw the city, I was like, okay, this game's gonna be pretty impressive.
I guess. Look, it shouldn't be too far. Listen, just follow the waypoint. That's why you're wearing that fancy suit, isn't it? I mean, it's got the augmented reality thing on it, right?
It's so crazy. This is in Game Pass also. Gary the Poisoner.
Our elderly citizens have once again backfired, this time making them far, far holier than ever. However, there's something plaguing our city far worse than it.
I can tell this looks like an IGN person playing this game for the first time or something. Because they're like experimenting with the mechanics a little bit. If it wasn't for Game Pass, we'd be paying a fortune for these games. Yeah. It's already crazy enough.
This is a maintenance-only shaft, so scram! Okay, that's got to be the way into the slums. Here, let me sweet talk these two weirdos. Hey, kid, excuse me, can we get our, we need to make our way into the slums, please?
No. Hold on. So you really want to get into the slums, huh? Then settle the bet for us.
Come on, don't make him answer this, man.
I want to know.
It's fine, we'll help.
Okay, great. If you saw us at the bar, which of us would you ask out?
The blue guy.
Exactly. That's what I figured you'd say.
Yeah, everyone always says him.
Hey, don't feel bad, man. You're still plenty hot. I'm just hotter. Blue's a hotter color. That's science.
I know. I just wish one time someone would say I'm hotter. You know, I put so much work in. I watched all those skincare tutorials, and I got surgery, so I don't have to poop anymore.
That's your problem. It should be effortless. Everyone can sense all that desperation, all the sadness. It's just radiating from you. But me, I'm just true blue, all natural hot, baby.
Is it true? Am I just really a lost cause? Be honest.
Yeah, you can't match up to the blue guy. Look, I'm sorry. That's just how it is.
God, you don't have to be so blunt about it. I'm pretty fragile, you know?
Don't worry about him. He's weak and disgusting. He doesn't get what it's like for us hot people. Sorry for making you talk to him. Can I make it up to you by letting you use my door anytime you want? Free passage in and out of the slums.
Whoa, really? That would be amazing, actually.
Oh, have fun using his door, because mine's shut forever for you. Yeah, so what do you think now, huh? You still think I'm ugly? Oh, yeah, well, I'm ugly, but I have a door you can't use.
Oh, sorry, really. But I guess it's fine. We can just use the other door. I think we handled that as best we could, you know?
Yeah, a pretty sweet Christmas present for sure. The more I'm seeing this, the more I'm interested. I was already interested for sure, but it's freaking hilarious.
It's a topsider.
Not interested.
Hey, oh my god, I broke my fucking leg coming down that pipe. Be careful.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, look what we got here. Fresh
This is the
hey there,
thing that brought a lot of controversy.
Slums, fresh meat.
Oh boy, here we go. Fucking kid.
What's wrong, fresh meat? You scared?
Spoiler alert, it's a 30-year-old.
Yeah, I'm a little kid. Look at me. Look at me. You're scared of me.
Whoa, what are you doing? Come on, he's just a kid. Don't shoot him.
Oh, you don't want to shoot me just because your gun said not to. Just because you're your little gun. Oh, but you look how shootable I look. I look so shootable.
I am not shooting a kid.
Go ahead. Do it. Shoot me, fresh meat. Shoot me. Ah, you shot me. I'm dead.
All right there. Are you happy now? Well, I didn't think we'd be allowed to kill him. Yeah, normally, killing children in games isn't allowed, but he's dead. We killed this kid. Are you happy now? We killed a kid. A kid is dead now. There goes our E for everybody rating.
Oh, wow. So good.
Attention, Grim City citizen. You are wearing an unregistered bounty.
Shit, we gotta take down these drones.
Okay, we see some combat now, looks like. Pretty impressive level.
So it finally happened. Someone killed my son.
Your son?
Yep, the kid up there who always calls everyone fresh meat.
We are so sorry. Listen, don't get used to that. We're not killing any more kids. I'm drawing the line, so savor it, enjoy it. It happened. Tuck it away in the old memory book.
No, it's fine. He was 30 years old, so don't feel too bad.
See,
30 years old is still adolescence for our species, but it's not as bad as shooting like a 5-year-old or something. So don't worry, you just did regular murder. And I warned him over and over. I said, don't sit up there calling strangers fresh meat, or some gun-toting psychopath is gonna shoot you dead in cold blood. And you went and did it. Good for you. Anyway, please, just leave me to mourn.
Jesus.
Hey, you can't pass through here. It's 9 Torg's turf.
Jesus, enough.
Hey, what are you doing? You can't do that. Hey,
oh shit, here we go. We're gonna have to kill some of these Torg foot soldiers to prove ourselves around here. These people think we're weak. Not on my watch.
Other people think we're weak.
bounty hunter? The slums are full, asshole. Yeah, this is 9 Torg's turf. I'm Wheeler's turf. Shit, they're shooting
The gunplay looks pretty fine.
easy to kill you. 9 Torg trained us real good. One of the toughest enemies in the game, I think. I just want to kill you to make 9 Torg happy. Let me kill you to make 9
All right.
Torg happy.
Enough of that. Looks freaking crazy and awesome. I honestly don't want to watch any more of it because I don't want to spoil the game for me. Whew. Shane says, do I think Xbox had enough of the kumbaya? I think they're coming out swinging now. I think they're sick of like the stupid like focus on Call of Duty with this whole deal. It's just like such a small piece of the bigger puzzle. You know what I mean? Whew. All right, that was some game trailers, guys. That was fun watching some of those, getting caught up. Lots of still awesome stuff coming. We'll do this maybe every couple months, kind of go through and look at some trailers for games coming around the corner. Early next year, there's gonna be a lot. But yeah, I want to play some games. So yesterday, I had a scare. All my PlayStation saves disappeared. Turned out PlayStation was holding them ransom. For some reason, they weren't downloaded to my console. I got to figure that. I got to make sure I get them downloaded. But I did get them back. I renewed my PlayStation subscription, so my saves showed up. Now I need to, I guess, download them to the hardware just in case it ever happens again. Xbox does not give two shits about the CMA and Sony now. Like, here's the thing. I think Xbox is just trying to put them in their place a little bit. They got it. It's interesting that they came out swinging that hard, though, because, like, how does the CMA take that? Do they, like, try and, like, oh, we got to stand up for ourselves now because Xbox making us look stupid? Like, we'll show them. You know, I don't know. I think that Microsoft and made some really good points. You know, I kind of echoed a lot of the Brazil stuff. They really, the CMA, EU, FTC, none of the regulators have any real legs to stand on with this deal that would hold up in court or anything. So it's just a question of like, how far are they willing to take this? And Xbox is in this phase 2 thing now where they're trying to show them the business side of gaming. And I think a lot of that has to point out the hypocrisy of Sony and everything that Sony's been doing. And I think that's part of what we just saw. I think I don't know where those statements came from, like how they got made to the public. But I'm sure those echo their responses and answers to the regulators. Obviously, a lot more in depth, but this deal's getting done. It's just a matter of like they're making such a big damn deal about Call of Duty, and it's Microsoft doesn't want to have to do any kind of concessions on it, sign any kind of weird contracts revolving a game franchise. You know what I mean? So they made a point when they said like Sony last year alone had like 280 more exclusive games on Xbox. I was like, whoa. It's a good advertisement for PlayStation, by the way, right? But it just kind of shows how hypocritical it is what they're complaining about potentially doing deals in favor of like Xbox gamer as opposed to the PlayStation gamer. It's so stupid. It's just ridiculous. Like this whole thing's been ridiculous. The whole like Game Pass profitable argument has been ridiculous. I think like I made a tweet earlier. Like I think a lot of the favoritism and bias has really been showing through with gaming journalists with this, like especially certain ones. And it's just like I feel like PlayStation has such a following and like they have such a love, you know, by a lot of people that there's a lot of people just rooting for PlayStation with this, right? And that's not how this is supposed to work. You know, like this is just about a transaction and whether it makes sense for gaming and is it going to hurt the industry? And the answer to that question every time you look at any of the actual facts is no. So all of this stuff is just stupid, ignorant, irrelevant, and all the people calling foul are just showing how much of fanboys they are, and they want to see PlayStation do well and Xbox fail. It's just getting like crazy. And I know a lot of people are sick of the discussions about this stuff. And for me, it's interesting. Like Pong and I are going to talk about it obviously tomorrow. On PM in the PM, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I've seen some people say that, you know, we're not going to talk about it anymore. You know, we're done talking about this, or like, you know, we're not going to talk about it until it's done one way or the other, or, you know, but like for me, this thing is like, I've been into gaming my entire life, and I've followed gaming news ever since I was fairly young, like gaming magazines, and since the internet, when you could go to gaming sites, I've been just addicted to gaming news and the industry and all this stuff. And there's never been a time like this. Never. There's never been something like this go down, right? This big in this kind of way. So I feel like we're in like we're on an uncharted territory with this stuff. And it's going to be something that's changing the landscape of gaming and something that's going to be memorable for a long time. And I feel like I want to cover it every step of the way. Even though if people get sick of it or the conversations about it and all this stuff, I feel like it's a big damn deal. You know what I mean? Like it's a big thing. Like this is something that's doesn't happen like hardly ever. I mean, we've had mergers before. We've had things like that, you know, when Activision and Blizzard merged. That was a big deal, right? With Squaresoft and whatever the Enix, whatever, when they merged or whatever, that was a big deal. I mean, there's obviously a lot of things that were big deals before, but nothing like what's been going on the last few years with like all of these different acquisitions by all these different companies and all this consolidation going on everywhere. And then Microsoft lays down the gauntlet and acquires one of the biggest ones in gaming, period, across, it affects mobile gaming, it affects PC gaming. It affects console gaming. It affects the future of subscription gaming. It affects the future of cloud gaming and everything that they want to do. And I feel like we're seeing all these things come out in the public about responses to regulators, and things are being thrown out there about how Microsoft actually feels about some of the stuff Sony's doing and all this stuff. And it's like such good conversation. It's so interesting. We never get to see this side of shit. You know what I mean? Like we never get to see this stuff, and we get to see it right now. Like Microsoft unleashed against Sony in responses to regulators is so freaking fascinating. Yeah, Tala says it's happening, not just in gaming, shit's hitting the fan all over the world. Yeah, and it's certain industries too, right? Shane says, yeah, behind the scenes of this deal is a huge deal and should be covered every day. It could set forth the next 10 years of gaming. Yeah, I agree. I feel like people see like sometimes with it, because there's one thing, there's like 5,000 podcasts, right? There's 5,000 podcasts. There's like all this conversation constantly about the stuff. And I understand that people get sick of it or want to hear other conversation and stuff like that. And we try and give other conversation as well. But wow, to like, this shit's just too big and fascinating for me. Like I feel like it's a big deal that I want to cover, you know? And I don't want to miss anything. I want to be able to, when this deal is looked back upon one way or the other, after it goes through or whatever happens, knowing that we were there every step of the way, picking this thing apart anytime these arguments are made. And the last argument that was made from Microsoft and all this stuff is just crazy fascinating. To come out like that in the with public statements is crazy, dude. It's actually awesome to see because it echoes a lot of the sentiment that a lot of us have, right? Xbox gamers, Microsoft gamers around PC even, you know, like there's a lot of people that play in an ecosystem that they actually love. And not to say that there's anything wrong with the other ones specifically, it's just that Xbox gets shit on so much, right? By the public, by fans of other platforms, and by the media, by so many. And to see them make this kind of a big move and then face the struggles they are within the regulators and the challenges they're facing over something as ridiculous as one game franchise potentially becoming exclusive in the future, which they've again said that they don't plan on it because it doesn't make sense. Like, it's just all these different things. It's just like how much Microsoft has to fight to be able to be a big player in gaming. It's always been a challenge, right? It's always been a challenge. They've been trying like hard since the original Xbox days, right? And getting into an industry that's dominated by Sony, dominated by Nintendo. There was a hole left by Sega. Xbox tried to fill it. They've done a really good job. Luckily for Xbox, and they've had Microsoft Pockets, because otherwise they would probably still not be in the gaming space as far as console gaming. Because when the 360 Red Ring hit and they had to do all the extra warranty stuff, and then the Xbox One generation was kind of failing, and some of them at Microsoft were losing taste for it, they doubled back down. Phil Spencer reconvinced Microsoft about the future, what it can mean for Microsoft, what it can mean for the company as a whole, what it can mean for gaming, and they doubled down on it. Instead of backing down and closing up shop, they doubled down on it, and they've come out bigger than they ever have before, and they're changing the game, changing gaming, and they're doing it by doing the most right by the consumer. They're doing it by doing the most right by us, giving us the most bang for the buck, right? Am I going to complain about that? No. Do some people think it's not fair because Microsoft can afford it? Yeah, some people think it's not fair, but I don't give a shit what's fair or not. I want to fucking play games, and I want to save as much money as I can doing it, and I want to play good games. And if Microsoft's doubling down and investing all this money into all these publishers and developers and new games and new IP and bringing old franchises back and growing the developers that you have, saving a company like Activision Blizzard, I'm all for that. Like, I'm all for it. Like to be against that is just weird, you know? Like, people are not even taking into account what was going on with Activision Blizzard before this acquisition announcement. Like, it's like an afterthought now. It's just about anti-Xbox, anti-Microsoft now. You know? It's like, why so much hate? And they're the ones actually trying to save Activision Blizzard. Would they rather Tencent get them, or Amazon, or like Apple? What are the other alternatives? Nobody ever even mentions any of that stuff. Like, what happens to Activision Blizzard if the deal doesn't go through, right? And we get all those games in Game Pass and all these different devices and all these different ecosystems, and like they're trying to get that in many places as they can. And yet people are like, "Oh, it's not fair because it's too much of a good thing. It's too much of a good thing that our company can't compete." So with that, that's bullshit. Like, they're number one by far. There's no like not competing here. It just depends on how you compete. It just depends on how and how much you want to invest. And Microsoft's going in a big way, and even with Activision Blizzard, they're still not number one. All the stuff, and that includes King, all that stuff, they're still not number one. It's crazy, right? But they're not. And for them to come out and say, like, you can't do this because one game franchise may potentially become exclusive in the future, which may hurt a competitor, means you can't do like a deal like this, is just like so asinine. I think Microsoft's sick of the conversation around Call of Duty. It's just like ridiculous. And I don't blame them, you know, honestly, for coming out like they did. But it's interesting. I mean, we're going to keep covering it every step of the way. Shane says, imagine if another company wanted to make a Windows competitor and the CMA was worried about Microsoft keeping and staying in first place. Yeah, that wouldn't happen. Or let's say that, let's say somebody else wants to become a huge player in mobile, like Microsoft. Do you think the CMA and those people want to protect Google and Apple? They shouldn't. Microsoft going to be number one in mobile? No, they're not going to be number one in mobile. Are they number one in subscription gaming? Yeah, because nobody else is really trying yet. They're like forging the way. Remember, Netflix was like the number one, like the first to really do big streaming with games. I mean, not with games, but movies and TV shows, right? Netflix was like the only one, really, that was really big. And then all of a sudden, you had like Redbox tried to step in there and they failed, you know. Then you had like Vudu and stuff like that stepped in. And you had Amazon Prime Video. Hey, another big player got into the mix, right? That has been a success so far for them. Disney got in the mix. HBO got in the mix. They changed their services. There's a lot of players in streaming now for movies and TV shows. It was dominated at first by one company, right? Microsoft is best suited with Game Pass and the subscription model if other companies really push that technology. Because guess what? It gets the consumers used to using all that stuff, right? The more that we all get used to playing games on the cloud and playing console level games on our phones and all those things, grows that ecosystem and the consumers. Microsoft wants competition in that space. Nobody's bringing it yet. Sony is afraid to step into that. They won't even put their games in there day one. Even like 3 months later, they won't put some of their games in there. They have games that could be put in their subscription service right now, and they won't do it. Destiny could be in there. Could have GT7 could be in there. They said themselves they see it as a place for old games. What if Netflix existed and you could only watch old content? How would that handle? What if like Disney Plus didn't have any new content? It's only a place to watch old Disney stuff. You have to buy the new Disney stuff, right? Somewhat that some of those things still exist, on a case by case basis, right? There's a lot of original content, brand new, on those services: Netflix, Disney, HBO. You know why? Because that's what brings the subs. If you don't have good original stuff that people get excited about, that's hitting, that gets people to want to go in there day one for that content, it's not going to create the buzz. It's not going to create the hype. You're not going to drive the subscriptions. Yeah, you got to have the Batcat. You got to have the library, right? But you got to drive the excitement of something new. Subscription-based services, especially in entertainment right now, thrive on new stuff. And that's what the competition is failing to do right now in subscription gaming. They will get there, but it's going to take time. And they can't call foul because Microsoft's the only one that's figured it out yet. And people saying that Microsoft's just hemorrhaging money to get it off the ground, that ain't so true, because guess what? Xbox is still profitable. Xbox is profitable. Game Pass is a part of Xbox. However much money they spend to get Game Pass going, it's really irrelevant as long as Xbox is profitable and growing. It's growing. It's growing. They're taking market share this generation. They're inviting new players to the ecosystem. It's selling more consoles than they ever had before. Game Pass is growing Xbox. So anybody worried about the sustainability? Microsoft ain't worried about it. They're doing fine. It's just what the future of gaming is, and everybody eventually will be on board. But people don't like change. People are afraid. Regulators are uneducated on the industry and don't even know what the hell's going on. Shane says PS did one day and date games stray, and the games media blew Sony for 3 weeks, even on down year like 2022. Xbox give us 6 to 8 day and date games a month. Yeah. Person says, who cares? I get to play more games for less. Fanboys worried about Microsoft profits? Really? Xbox is profitable. Game Pass is part of Xbox. I don't know why people try and segment like that's like saying, does Xbox make profit on hardware? Oh, if they're not, I'm worried. That's just one aspect. Game Pass is growing the amount of users that use the service. It's growing engagement. Therefore, people are spending more money in the ecosystem. It's simple. As Game Pass is growing, so is Xbox. If Microsoft's spending money to grow Game Pass, it doesn't matter. It's growing the Xbox ecosystem. People are spending more money. It's becoming profitable. It's doing well. In fact, the services were the best ever in the last update that we got for financials. Right? Like the services is what helped save the downward trend on hardware in the industry right now for Microsoft. It's simple. Like you can't just separate like, well, if Game Pass has this much money outgoing and Game Pass has this many subs, that's what the Game Pass revenue is. Is it sustainable? Is it profitable? Shit, it's working for Xbox. It's growing their business. They're making more money than they did before. Isn't that what it's all about for a business? Engagement and making more money. That's what Phil said. Phil said that Game Pass is growing Xbox, and they're seeing increased engagement, and that's how they measure it. And Xbox is profitable. That's what he said. Financials say that they're profitable. Why are so people fixated on taking one revenue stream and trying to fixate on outgoing costs to try and prove some kind of point? It doesn't even matter. It's irrelevant. Doesn't make any damn sense. It's just trying to smash down again on Xbox and on Microsoft. Meanwhile, people are not complaining about $70 games. They're not complaining about $50 price increases on consoles. They're not complaining about another subscription service, which is inferior and more expensive. Things like cloud saves being tied to an ecosystem, to a subscription service. Things like all that stuff that people are not complaining about. They're just complaining or worried about Microsoft not being profitable in a service because they're able to compete now because they want to. I don't get it. What just happened says, hopefully I'll have $3 billion someday. Yeah, and you imagine that number that was floating around 2.9 billion or whatever, right? So let's say that their expenses were 4 billion right now, or for getting games and Game Pass and first party game development. Let's just say that. But let's say they're making another 3 billion on microtransactions, and let's say that they're making another like 2 billion on like accessory sales because more people are engaged. I mean, there's so many aspects to this thing. Let's say that people are buying other games because they didn't buy the games in Game Pass, so they're spending more money on other games even. Right? Like there's so many variables that you can't quantify. So that's why it all comes down to this one ecosystem. It's Xbox. Game Pass is an revenue stream for them, but it's also an avenue to bring more people into the ecosystem, period, point blank. So it's like the best marketing tool that's ever been invented in gaming. So I'm not concerned about it. I'm just relishing in the goodness. All those damn games announced, all those games coming over the next several years. Oh, yeah. What's up, Key? All right, what are we going to play? So let's went on a little side rant. That's a little preview for PM in the PM tomorrow. I'm trying to get a code for Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed through PR. See if we can't stream preview that game. I saw somebody, one of the PR guys on Twitter, say, "Hey, anybody interested?" So I'm like, "Hey, you know what? We'll take our shot. We'll see if we can't start getting some preview codes or review codes for games, streaming codes, whatever. You know, who knows? We'll see." Let's see what to play. I was playing some God of War yesterday. Honestly, can I be honest with what I want to play? I want to play NBA 2K. So I saw somebody mentioned Wasteland 3 earlier. I still haven't finished that. That's a fantastic fucking game. Yeah, they sent me a link to a sign up link. So I can forward that to you if you want to try. Maybe they'll accept you, bro. You got more subs than we do, right? Like, hopefully you get to start streaming more games soon. All right, let's pick up on NBA 2K23. I'm gonna have to turn off the audio for a second on the game, and then I'm gonna pick up on Pretzel Radio because I have to turn off the in-game music. Am I playing Scorn on Friday? If I can, I'm gonna stream it before the show or after the show. All right, let's get some music going here. I got a lot of games. I'll tell you how many games I got. Owned games. I have 601. Now there's probably some demos and stuff like that as part of that. You know what I mean? But 601 owned. All games is 1125. So Game Pass, there's 403 in here. Games with gold, 163. EA Play, 87. There's all those apps. What's on the deals with gold right now? Oh. Nothing. Okay. All right. I'm going to open up. Oh, I need shit. I forgot. I got to change my setting. Okay. I got to go to 2K Beats and turn off all the music. Remove all tracks. There we go. Now I can turn up the game. There we go. I've been really hooked on NBA 2K, guys. It's honestly kept me from finishing games. That's digital. That's digital, Talos. I don't have a lot of physical games. In fact, I can grab right here the physical games that I own. Oh, I got one more somewhere. But these are it. That's all I got for physical games. These 2 PlayStation games because they came with my PS5. Because I had to get a bundle to get the PS5. I also have a couple 360 games. Or I have no, take it back. I have one original Xbox game still because I couldn't bring myself to trade it in. That was KhAos ThEory. And I have let's see. I have Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2 on 360 because it's not back compat, and I love that game. That's all the physical games I still own. Everything else is digital. Back in the day, I used to have to trade in my games to be able to afford to get new games. So what I would do is I would like buy a new game, I'd play it for like a month, right? And then, you know, I'd trade it in. I'd take advantage of the certain deals they had, like trade it in towards a certain game. So I'd like pre-order a certain game or whatever. So you ended up getting like $35 back usually if you did things right. So that made it affordable. I had a cycling rotation of games. But in the Xbox One generation, I switched to pretty much all physical. I mean, all digital. All right. Clutch time is fucking hard, guys. I've still been on this trek to try and get 100 tiers. You can't stop playing Overwatch, Key? Right on. Yeah, I have a lot on my PlayStation also. Not as many as Xbox, though. A lot of the PlayStation games were from PS Plus and stuff like that, you know? Shit. I'm getting some stick drift in my controller. It's been bothering me. It's up on my stick. It's jacked up. Oof. I haven't played any of them in my career. A little bit, DeathLord, not a lot. The city is so damn big. Finish. Ah, fucker. Let's go. All right. Another block. Set the pick. Holy shit. Yeah, there's some points. Yeah, they did. It's so good. NBA 2K has always been one of my favorite franchises, but like this year they really did nail it. Uh-oh, that's bad. Bad shot. Shit. Yeah, skateboard helps. That's bad. One thing about the clutch time, oh my god, it's like so hard to hit threes. You have to 100% it. You got to be wide open. Ah, come on. You still have your 100K VC? Right on. That's bad. Let's go, Parrish. Yeah, I need to switch my controller. This is fucking me up. Gotta finish this. Let's go. Almost the same way with three-pointer and domination. Yeah. Oh my god. So unforgiving. What sucks is the stick drift I'm getting in my controller. It's my Xbox Ultimate Xbox Design Lab one. Not happy about that. That's, see, oof, I got lucky there. That's in. In my career, it's hard to shoot threes. Yeah. They like made it harder this year. But the frustrating thing is I'll play against some people and they like don't miss. You know, it seems like they can just like hit threes like however they want. It's frustrating. And that's with online latency and shit too, you know? I think there's like some cheaters and shit, maybe. I don't know. I heard there's like some things people can do to try and make it to where they hit threes every time or some shit. But I played against a guy who like literally did not miss a three the entire game. And he was hitting them all over the damn place. And, you know, I mean, honestly, a lot of them were fairly open. But the way he was playing is like, I don't know, he's hitting these fadeaway ones and shit all over the place. I couldn't hit one. but he's like perfect green every fucking time. What's up, back? Yeah, Jasper says, yeah, those potentiometers go bad and give you stick drift. Yeah, well, my potentiometer is bad. Right on, RSJ. Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak. Yeah, take it easy, Talos. Have a good walk. Let's go, Jalen Brown. The thing is, you can't do the design lab. You can't customize as much on the Elite controllers. So it's like, I would like to, but I don't know if it's like worth it. And those Elite controllers are so damn expensive. They don't even have the share button because it's based on Xbox One. Fuck. See, I'm all green on that shit. Still not hitting. Still not hitting. I think we got this game locked down, though. There we go. Second chance points. This is the controller that I'm having the issues with. I love this controller. It's my favorite Xbox Series X controller I have. It's meant to go with our Xbox Ultimate theme. I actually have an unboxing of this. So me and Kate both got Design Lab controllers, like when they came out this gen. I just hate that. The fucking stick drift on it is there now. Time to make a new one. Yeah. Maybe we'll make like a FSP one or something. PM and the PM theme controller. Fun speculation theme, maybe. Thanks, Jesse. How's it going, Jesse B? I do have another Series X controller in my other room I can go grab, but I'm too lazy. Come on, give me Parker. Still have not landed on a player once in all those spins. Been an interesting day? Yeah. For you or for gaming news? Appreciate you all watching the stream. Yo, what's up, Neon? What's up, Bob's Adventure with Scooters? Chivalry 2 is awesome. I played it at launch. When that game came out, I bought it. 3-bit had convinced me. We had some fun. I know a lot of people seem like they're having a lot of fun with it. That was another Game Pass success story. The developers, like in the first couple days after it hit Game Pass, is like, wow, we've already seen like 500,000 new players play our game because of Game Pass. Imagine how much like more engagement that is and people talking about it. And I don't know if they have in-game transactions and stuff, and potentially more people buying stuff from them. People that would have never bought the game to begin with, probably. Is it the last episode tonight, Jasper? Or is that the is there one more after this? You play it every day? Right on. Dunk on him! Fuck. Fuck, it's not good. Come on, Dirk, let's go. You think it's the last? Right on. Werewolf by Night? Oh my god, that was so good. I gotta know where they're going with those characters. I hope they are utilized in the future more. That was amazing. I want to see more like hour-long, like short films. Like it was 54 minutes of just pure awesomeness. Like, that was so good. Fucking hey. Whew. Imagine if they converted 2% to sales. That's 10K game sales. Yeah. Yeah, Bob says looks like they do have microtransactions that'll help them for sure. 100%. Yeah, you can turn the effects off. You can also switch them out, Razor. So that, I know that a lot of people are happy about that. Come on, Jalen. Fucking hell, really? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Oh, that's really bad. Nope. Fucking hell. Oh! A movie called Megan? I haven't seen that. It's also the last Rings of Power episode. I have not caught up on that yet. I need to catch up on it. I was really enjoying Rings of Power. It's just I've been playing more games lately, and haven't been watching as many of the shows. I still haven't watched an episode of Andor yet. I did watch Werewolf by Night today, though, and I gotta say, still, again, like, that may be one of my favorite Marvel things I watched this year. Are you fucking shitting me, bro? Really? Wow, and he's gonna hit that. Wow. This game mode, I swear, they just want to fuck you sometimes. Okay, really? Really? All right. Wow, all green on that. With Dirk. Oh shit. That's in. Now this is harder because where I've reached on the levels. It's I'm in the 90s on this, so it's like Hall of Fame difficulty, I think. But it's, Hall of Fame difficulty shouldn't just mean cheating you. You know what I mean? Foul. Oh, Megan, it's that doll movie? Okay, I probably won't watch that then. I don't do fucking movies about dolls killing people. Chucky, Annabelle, and I'm out. We started watching Annabelle though, and honestly, I kind of thought it was stupid. But I was scared of Chucky when I was a kid. I have to admit. Nope. We got to take the lead here. There we go. I got to overcome the odds. Let's go. When do y'all think Battlefield's going to hit Game Pass, guys? I think it's going to be in November. I think it's going to be a surprise announcement with the season 3, probably. It's about time. Game's been out almost a year, so Battlefield 2042 is going to be hitting Game Pass at some point. And it's in a really good state right now. It plays really well. When I say Game Pass, I mean, you know, EA Play, so Game Pass Ultimate. But it's in a really good state right now, guys, so... You fucking kidding me? All green on that shit, too. Let's go. Good stop. You think the week Warzone drops? Maybe so, Jasper. Oh my god. That was like almost all green. Whew. If you're terrified of AI or the thought of it existing, then don't watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing the shit out of Modern Warfare 2, though. Jasper, did you try that Liquidators event or whatever? Let's go. We came from behind, pulled out the win. All right. You haven't played it yet? Okay. Let's go. Give me a player. I really want to land on here is Jason Kidd. They ain't gonna give it to me though. I think I don't know how many damn spins you got to do in order to get a fucking player. The odds got to be so low because I've won 100 and let's see, I've won 145 games. I mean, I've had 145 spins on this fucking wheel and haven't landed on one of these players once. Next year, you think Battlefield 2042 drops in Game Pass? It'll be this year, I think, because I don't know if they've ever gone longer than a year putting a game in EA Play. Usually it's within a year. Yeah, right on, Death. Man, did you see that roster I got to play against? 96 Nash, 96 everybody. Fuck. Oh my god. Nash can't cover me. We got Arvidas Sabonis, Danny Green, Kawhi Leonard. I can't tell who number 10 is. Oh, I think that's like one of those rookies. No, no good. This will be a difficult game. 100%. Yeah, right on, Frizzle. Have a good one. Oh, shit. I knew he was going to make that pass, and then, oh, shit. I didn't see them making the pass back. Let's go. Okay, I was going to say, they better not call a charge. In fact, I mean, they're one of the best at supporting their games. Undead Labs. Oh, that's better not go in. All right, here we go. This is a very crucial possession. And I fucked it up. Fucked it up. Gotta get a stop. Oh, shit. No, no Nash. Oh, my God. See that fucking fadeaway bullshit? Ah. No, now I'm fucking choking. Oh, shit. I'm losing this one. Sabonis looks fucking huge. Look at the size of his head. Fucking massive. Yeah, look at that fucking multiplier for the difficulty. It's insane. All right. This tier 95 is where I always fail. It just seems like they cheat me out of it more than the others. Nope. Oh my god. That's not a good start. Oh, right on death. Let me check that out. Give me a minute. Please hit it. Nope. Perfect green. No dice. And he fucking gets the offensive rebound over 2 Mavs. Or 2 my players. Fucking hell. All right, let me check out this in September 22nd, Xbox Matt Booty's confirmed that Undead Labs is working with Gears of War devs, the coalition on the game. Yeah, and making it an Unreal Engine 5. Collaborating to bring some tech from Gears of War into the game. That's exciting collaboration, but doesn't get us any closer to release date. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Have not watched Hellraiser yet, Raid. How's it going? My wife doesn't really want to watch that. She's not very interested in that. I did see a trailer for another horror movie on Hulu called Antlers. It looks pretty sick. Oh, come on, BD. Nice. That's why you play on easy. Always seems to ramp up and cheat no matter what level. This is like a little bit different, though, in this mode. This mode, I don't really choose the difficulty. It just gets more difficult the higher you get in tiers. And I just happen to be at a higher tier now. Look how fucking fast they close out. Oh shit, he just crossed my ass over. No! Come on, dude. Fucking drive to the basket, bro. Yeah, take it easy, RSJ. Have a good night's sleep. All right. I have to win this at the free throw line, it seems like. No. Are you fucking shitting me, dude? Okay. Hand all in his face. And I hit a decently open shot. I'll pretty much all green on that and fucking no dice. Nope. We really need to come back here. If you lose three games in a row, you set your tiers down to the bottom of this level. So I'm going back down to 90. I've been getting stuck here for a few weeks now. Come on, that's in. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Really? Okay. I can't take a fucking chance on Breeze. Nope. Come on, Pierce. Let's get to the fucking basket. Oh my god. You fucking challenged that shot. I had him beat. Oh, a foul? I gotta hope he misses one of these. You're gonna watch Halloween Ends on Peacock? Yeah, I'm gonna watch that for sure. Red on key. That's no good. You know, if you don't get it fucking perfect, it is not a chance in hell. First off, you have to be completely wide open, it seems like, and you have to be perfect. Oh, gift. If I hit a 4-pointer here, we can still get a game. But I gotta hit one of those 4-point shots. Yeah, I did say 4-point shots. In this mode, there's 4-point shots. So I gotta fucking have a good screen. And nope. And perfect release, which I did not have. Whew. Smile did good at the theaters. Right on. I want to see that Barbarian movie. We've really been into watching horror movies lately because I guess the season for that. But we've been watching Dahmer on Netflix. And holy shit. I'll say this, it's a really good fucking show. But man, is it disturbing. And knowing that this shit actually happened is crazy. It's fucking crazy. Some people are just really sick, you know? How many people ignored the signs? How many people just let them get away with stuff? And like, it's insane. Right, Death? My god, it's so crazy, bro. I gotta say too, though, like Evan Peters, the actor that's playing Dahmer, is like, he's doing so good in that role. For those that don't know who that is, he also played Quicksilver in the Avengers movie. No, wait, not in that movie. No, he played Quicksilver, sorry, in Days of Future Past in the X-Men movie. Sorry, not the Avengers. That was a different guy. He played Quicksilver in Days of Future Past and X-Men, and then he also was in WandaVision playing Quicksilver. All right, we have to win this. If we don't, then my tiers reset to 90. And that's he hit that. Nope. Okay. I'm going to focus on getting to the basket. It's going to be hard with Ben Wallace at the rim, though. Oh, foul. Get the ball back. Ah, Curry's gonna fucking kick my ass this game. I can already tell. Get the board. Please finish. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Oh, Peter, Evan Peters is an American Horror Story. I never watched that, so I know they have like different themes for like the different seasons. It seemed like a really cool show. Okay, we got the ball. I just got rejected by Steph Curry. Yeah, you shoot that, Ben. Didn't think so. There you go. Tied it up. Murder House and Coven were your favorites. Coven is about witches. Ooh, what season was that? I wouldn't mind watching that. I think the season I tried watching a little bit of American Horror Story was like a haunted house one. And it just seemed like it had been done a million times before, you know? It was like House on Haunted Hill style. That season. Typical family moves into a new house story, you know? Let's go. I cannot let stuff get open at all. Uh-oh. So close. Murder House is the first season. Okay. Second season's The Coven. Okay. I was thinking he was going to drive forward a little bit. Come on, get there. I'll take it. 1 point's better than none. Let's go. Fuck you, Curry. Don't think so. Trying to shake me? All right, we're getting somewhere. Season 3 is Coven. 2 is Asylum. Okay. Yeah, the Asylum one didn't interest me either. I think if I was to start with that show, I would go with Coven. Is every season different actors and actresses, or is it like, how's that go? Oh my god. No. Oh, I got lucky there, dude. They gave me a gift. Most actors in all of them, they add more and more continue. So is it like one continuing story, or is it like just happens to be the same actors? Like, I don't know. It's interesting, like, if same actors, but like different stories. So I don't really know like what it's all about, you know. All right. All different stories. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, that was clutch. Right on. Come on, give me a player. Well, we made it to 95. There we go. All right. So trying to look who's the best players in the game right now. I'm gonna upgrade my center. I feel like I'm really weak at center right now and it's hurting me. I mean, I have a 91. Is there any pink diamond centers yet? Just Chamberlain. Diamond centers, you got DeAndre Jordan. Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace is like undersized though. And he can't finish very well. Is there any other 94s? 94 Chamberlain. Trying to look at good value. The 93 be okay. Maybe Rudy Gobert. Shot blocker. Let's take a look at yeah, you can do a buy it now on Gobert for like 26. It's not horrible. Perimeter post defense, rebounding. That'd be better than what I got right now. All right, I'm gonna go Gobert. Who we got for point guards? Steph Curry and Damian Lillard are the 295 point guards. John Morant. I still feel like I'd be missing a lot of threes even with Steph Curry, to be honest. Damian Lillard would be sick. What about shooting guards? Joe Johnson. That'd be fun. Jaylen Brown's doing pretty good, but I wonder if anybody's bidding high on these right now. I mean, I don't see a lot of people going after Joe. Everybody's going for Jordan, obviously. See if we can't get a steal for Joe Johnson. So Joe got a lot better just inside scoring. What about like speed? gonna save my coins. Not gonna use them on those guys. All right, single player. Let's add this guy to my lineup. I might end up selling Parish, to be honest with you. No. Oh, shit. I accidentally launched it without putting fucking Gobert in. Stevie franchise. Oh, come on. Oh, shit. No good. Nope. Let's go. Yeah, that's a bad shot. No. Ah, fucking hell. How did Anthony Davis get covered by Baron Davis? There we go. Yo, what's up, Key? Welcome back. This will probably be my last game. I'm gonna kill the stream after this, guys. Oh shit, Dirk. Fuck. Should have been a steal. I hit X when he was stumbling. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. How many games have I won on crunch time? Almost 150. Come on. This tier though has been insane. Tier 9. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. I've lost most of my games in this tier, to be honest with you. Like I've reset tiers before in like a couple of them, but like this one I've reset tiers so many times. I just can't get to 100. Come on, Dirk. There you go. All right, Pierce, you were on him. I was surprised you didn't close out a little bit better, but worked out, I guess. There we go. Tier 9 is nightmare. It is a nightmare. For me, at least. I'm sure there's some guys it's not a problem for. For me, it's insane. Oh, there we go. Shit. Oh my god, I should have fucking ooped it. Woo. Fucking back him down. He can't fucking stop you. Little man. Come on, fucking 8-second, 5-second call. Looks like a W, and sometimes they'll fuck you in the weirdest ways at the end, so we'll see. Hope so. If I get to tier 96, it'll be the furthest I think I've been in tier 9. That's nope, no good. I closed out on it. Foul. I gotta make sure I hit his free throws. He has such a long release. There we go. We got it. We got this win. They're gonna foul me again here. Oh, he got away. He got away. And a shooting foul. Basket. Doesn't matter, Dirk. Doesn't matter. Love you, bro. But still lost. All right, let's cross our fingers. Maybe we can land on a player. Give me kid. Ugh. One, two, three, four, five, six. We got 4 more to go for 100. Oh, right on. Awesome, dude. Yeah, so on clutch time, 147 and 96. I probably lost 50 games in tier 9. That's not a joke. I thinking it's around that. It's fucking crazy mode. It used to be easy. You go through the first several tiers pretty damn easy, but once you get to like tier 5, it starts getting a little bit more difficult. And you know, the last couple tiers are pretty ridiculous, and this tier is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I don't even want to know what the next couple tiers could be like. But I kind of appreciate the difficulty of it because it's like a challenge. You know what I mean? That was fun. Everybody watching the stream, appreciate you so much. We watched some game trailers to start this thing off. Kind of checked on some of the trailers for the games coming out this holiday, just to kind of have fun and take a look at that. Then we played some NBA. We had a little rant in the middle of the stream too. But yeah, tune in tomorrow, PM in the PM, 7 p.m. Eastern. Is Pong Soul and I gonna have some fun, deep dive in some big topics. We keep getting lucky with the news, right? Got lots to talk about. But appreciate you. Appreciate everybody again. And I hope you have a fantastic night. Take it easy.